I am soliciting for weapons from all over the world, any country that will support Biafra.
Hey, welcome to wherever you're watching from. Let's say good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. I hope you will enjoy today's program. Today's program will be very interesting, guys. Like you guys see what is going on here, during Nigeria election and after Nigeria election, Smile Simon have been very busy, trying to get involved in a lot of things in order to move forward his vision of Biafra. And many are, entangling with him and want him to achieve this aim. So, guys, we know that before the election and before people take other things, say other things against Mr. Simon. He went to Parliament. He went to, Finnish Parliament. Actually, he submitted his proposal of Biafra and told them about Biafra and what is going on in Biafra and how Nigerian government is being oppressing his people and how his people getting killed for saying, okay, we want Biafra or we want to be, see the nation we are in and what we are getting and what we are not getting. So if Biafran people, the people from the Biafran territory, once they protest, the Nigerian government always turn back to kill them or maybe to kidnap them overnight. There's never a channel that has been opened by the government to dialogue this issue and see why these people are grieving for Biafra, what solution that we have to give to them as kids, kidnapping them and killing them. Why is it for almost 50-something years, these youth, they still insist that they want Biafra? The Nigerian government have never opened channels like this.
Because what the activist is building on is something that started since 1966 in Nigeria when we had the first civilian war that is called Biafran War, when some generals in that area decided to want to secede. Then a civil war was ensured.
We all even know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started IPOP non-violent. He said that we just want referendum. And still, the whole thing could not even touch the Nigerian government. They went to his home. They killed about 27 people. They actually tried to frustrate this guy and do all sorts of things. The last one is that after he escaped, when they came to kill him in his father's compound, who happened to be the Royal Highness, in Africa, they discredit that monarchy. They discredit monarchy. There's never in history that we Igbos discredit any monarchy, whether be it Hausa, Yoruba, any tribe. Igbos have never discredited any monarchy. But remember, Nnamdi Kanu's father is a monarchy, a king. They went to his home and destroyed. They never, for today, build that home. They destroy with bullets. They never do that. They never accounted for that. Okay, one of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer went to Umuahia and won a case. The Nigerian government refused to pay that money up to today because they asked the Nigerian government to pay them 4 billion for the thing they did to that guy. Okay, let's come back. Even Nnamdi Kanu that had been arrested all the way from Kenya back to Nigeria, the court have dismissed those things and asked the Nigerian government to take this guy back to Kenya. He still refused. So anyway, in clamping all these things, so Mazi Simon, who happened to be Nnamdi Kanu's disciple, said, well, if this keep going, I have to talk to the parliament that my people, they need freedom. They need to stay on their own because they are not welcome here. You can't continue being in a space where you are not welcome. We saw what happened in the election. During Nigerian 2023 presidential election, the Igbos were actually attacked and asked to be go back to their country, to go back to their country or their state or their place of origin. They told them that you don't belong here. And this is something that Nigeria say we are one Nigeria. One Nigeria means that anywhere you are, automatically is yours. Anywhere you are is your home. That's what Nigeria is all about. But when they're telling somebody to leave and go his home, which means you're no longer one Nigeria, this is what happened during election. It's played out before the media, and even the politician came out and said, you can go back to your home, that Igbos will not tell us what to do here. That's what happened. So what happened, Mazi Simon starts to continue to build his international relationship and ask the world to help us out here. That this is what my people are going. I don't like seeing women getting raped. I like seeing children getting killed. I don't want to see people being unrest in a country that suppose provide peace, security, and prosperity. In fact, enable environment for people. But this is not happening. So Mazi Simon presented his memoir to finish parliament last time. And when that was going on, the Nigerian government started protesting that Simon wanted to do that and do that. They went and arrested Simon, that he's trying, this is what they say he's trying to undermine democratic system. They went and invite Simon Ekpa, which he went and later they sent him. Someone came back and turned this down. What happened in election? Nigerian government itself undermined the democracy. That's when they went to Lagos, because now they have Teme Simon, this opportunity for them to deal with Igbos. So they went, because they have the West did not understand that politics. But now I think the West have opened. They only know that this man came to Teme, somebody who is defending the innocent one. They came to terminate him. Then they went back to start killing Igbos and destroying Igbos thing. But now the West have opened. So now they're open for Simon.
Looking very hungry and all that. And I'm here to tell you people today that those children he was referring to were actually Biafra children who died out of starvation, over 3 million of them. And today, I represent those children and more of them that are still dying of hunger and starvation and other treatment by some state in Africa, Nigeria. So from this, especially the causes of the conflict, it was well stated that it's out of self-centered and for the fact that some people feel that others exist for their benefit. This is the most problem that we are facing in Africa today. And I believe that there is a solution to it. Because once you identify the cause and the root cause of a problem, there is a solution. The solution to it is that most of these people that believe others exist because of their own benefit or because of them, those people that exist should be allowed to make decisions for themselves. How to live, how to govern themselves and develop themselves. And whenever the need for help, external help, comes, they are going to be themselves sourcing for that help from the external bodies. I look forward to have something like this to attend in future. And I am here to build bridges for those who have connections that can benefit us. I am open for that connection. Thank you.
Simon is asking the West that he need more weapons. He need weapons that will pull down aircraft that he's ready to buy. He's looking for a nation that will have a relationship with them, and so that they can fight this together, that at the end of this they can make business together and they can live. That he give his support that Biafra will be a flourishing nation, and he want people to support them so that they can protect this. So people actually ask Simon to seek Israel, to ask for Israel Prime Minister to support Biafra, and they should buy weapons from Israel or Russia. If America is not willing to sell, they have other options that they ask them to do this. Also, he should look onto some Asian side that wanted to, even Australia, they should look onto Australia. I don't care. That's what they say. I'm not saying that.
And I don't know those who think that if they push my audio where I am telling a fallout commander to return RPG, GPMG, is it a crime? We are buying arms to protect our land. And you think you record it and share it on social media, it becomes anything? Are we hiding it? We are sourcing for arms and ammunition, sophisticated one that will match the type that the enemies that are coming to kill our people in Biafra land has. So I don't know. They recorded the audio and they are playing it all over social media. Oh, Simon Ekpa is telling the commander to bring the arms. Simon Ekpa, I am still sourcing for arms from different nations because we need them to fight this terrorist government. So somebody is sharing my voice where I am telling the commander, bring RPG. And they know that we have RPG. Do you have it before? You don't have it before now. Do you have GPMG before? You don't have it before. We are acquiring more sophisticated weapon to fight in case Nigeria comes to kill us one day. We will defend our land with more sophisticated weapon. And somebody is sharing my voice where I am sharing. So the reason I'm telling this story is, Today, they have killed them. They went out to protest where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have given order there will be no protest in Biafra land. There will be no street protest in Biafra land. In the name of Biafra, they defied that order. At least he did not give the order from the DSS dungeon. They defied that order because each time they protest, they have been killed and nobody does anything about it. So they came out, they were shooting them, they were falling, and it pains me because these people that were shot down today are innocent people out of ignorance. They joined them. They never made provision to protect them. Any day, if we will ever say we are going to protest in Biafra land, going to the street, any day we are going to say, let us go and protest. And I wish that day never come because we are not going to do anything with protest. Who protests help? Who protests help? Stay in the street and marching. It is not Nigeria that you protest. Protest doesn't work in Nigeria. You must follow who know road. It is not about protest. That's why when you look them, they will tell you, organize protest in Nigeria, organize protest in Europe, organize protest. We don't do that nonsense. You think that I will sit back, watch all the nonsense you people did for the past 13 years, and I will come and start repeating the same thing? I can't do that. The reason I joined this struggle, I told Onyendu, I will come to this struggle. And if there is nothing on the table, I will put something on the table. And let us move on. That was my promise to Onyendu. And I'm doing it now. I say, Onyendu, even if there is nothing on the table, I will put something on the table and let us move forward. I will support you. And when I came, indeed, there was nothing on the table. I am telling you the fact. Today, Onyendu put the structure. We maintain that structure. Onyendu put a legacy. We maintain that legacy. All we do now is to provide those things that are not there before. And we are providing it.
But guys, this is something that is going on here, and people need to understand that what is happening here is not a good thing. So you should just make sure that these people have peace. So we are calling the United Nations. I keep saying this: America, UK, Canada, Australia, all part of the world to join this race to make sure that people have peace. We save life. We want life to be saved, one property to be saved. To me, whether being the side of Biafra, Nigeria, whatever tribe